What do you know about the Ukraine-Russia conflict right now?
I know it's weird.
I can tell you.
Watching the video is weird.
What video? Of them getting attacked?
Like, on TV, right? It seems very strange.
It's surreal because we're such
Because
pussies.
they don't show, like you said before, like people getting shot, like they should show that stuff.
Yep.
They're not showing the stuff they need to be showing so people understand what it's actually like.
Right. There's no violence being showed on our TVs.
So
Nothing.
it makes it seem fake.
Yeah, it's like a freaking video game. It hasn't quite clicked that people are over there. I don't know. Are people being shot in the streets? Are there real gunfights? Because I've just seen nothing but a lot of airstrikes and stuff.
Well, they say that, the last couple nights, whatever, they're fighting in the streets.
That's freaking crazy to me, dude.
A Ukrainian dude, like, blew himself up to take out a bridge so, like, the troops couldn't get into the town.
He took out half the bridge.
It's still
I watched the video. He didn't get the whole thing.
Well, I'm assuming it makes it hard for them to, like, cross.
Yeah, we got to go single file. Salute to that guy, but Jesus. Here's my
Did he sacrifice himself, or did they blow him up on the bridge?
They might have blown him up, and then like his buddies just said he sacrificed himself so his legacy would live on. I don't know.
Nobody knows, right?
Yeah, so here's my question. Why do we really
Why do we care?
rephrase? Yeah. We are the United States. Putin technically has every reason to invade the Ukraine right now. I think the United States should have told the Ukraine that you cannot join NATO. And this would not have been war right now, right?
But who is Russia to say they can't? Is what my point is. Like, if there's an open door policy to let people join.
Because it's like, why don't we let Russia take over Mexico? The same thing you were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
Like, that's who Russia is to say they can't. It's right next door. It's too close for comfort.
Why can't they join NATO, but we don't put, like, military installments there?
How's anybody going to enforce that, though, if they're a part of NATO?
Because technically they write up, like, stuff, right, that puts rules in place and they have to abide by them.
No, the rules, international laws are, like, worthless now. It doesn't mean anything.
I get the West, and you obviously don't want Russia and communism pushing farther to the West either.
No. Putin said, this was a phrase that I wanted to find out.
He also said he wouldn't invade Ukraine all the way.
Well, he's not.
And
he's
he did.
denazifying it, right? Isn't that what he said? It's a denazification.
But he's doing what the Nazis did. He is being a Nazi, though, technically.
Yeah, but I don't understand what that phrase meant. Denazification or whatever he said.
Because he's saying their government is trying to tell, like, being Nazis toward their own people.
Isn't their president a Jew?
I don't know.
Isn't Zelensky? I thought Zelensky was a Jewish man.
If it's that bad, why are, like, 80-year-old men grabbing guns to fight?
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier. Why is the president of Ukraine picking up guns to go shoot people with? Is that not the most ridiculous? So you don't
I think it's baller status. I think it's awesome that he's doing that for his people. Yeah, it is.
I think it makes him look weak. It would be like if we had our president and our president was posted up outside the White House with a machine gun.
But he's willing to lay down his life with his people. He's being there for his people.
But oh my God, like, don't we have military for that?
Biden would do, I'm sorry, on my stance, Biden would do nothing for us. In any term. I think it makes him look strong.
Yeah, they have a strong, younger president, okay? He's willing to fight. I get that.
So how does it not make Putin look weak when he's, like, doing karate and, like, riding horses with a shirt on? Doesn't that make it seem fake and they're just trying to make him look strong? At least this guy's doing it in, like, a real situation.
Yeah, that was all for show.
But that's what I'm saying. But people find him, like, emasculating because he does all that stuff.
You think if someone invaded Russia, Putin wouldn't, like, armor up?
Mm-mm.
See, that's a real leader, I think.
Is it? I don't.
Not really. I don't know. It's weird for me.
I'm not saying he wouldn't either. I don't know, but I feel like no.
Yeah. But either way, here's one other thing I wanted to cover is the fact that we're going to put sanctions on well, not us. Your
we're not
wonderful
doing stuff.
POTUS, Joe Biden, is going to put sanctions on Russia because of this. Like, we're going to sanction you guys again, which doesn't do crap to a major world power if they have allies, which Russia has China right now. So us putting sanctions on Russia isn't really going to do a damn thing for them. But here's the question that I did have. We get a lot. Don't we get oil from Russia?
Yeah, some of the stuff they're sanctioning isn't even like, it's not going to affect a lot of that stuff. He's still going to, there's certain things like they want them to do that they're still not doing because we're still going to be purchasing oil from, we're basically funding the war for them. And I see what the U.S. is doing. You can see the behind the lines. We're buying oil from Russia, keeping our ties there, but we're also selling weapons to the Ukraine and making money there. Like, we're just moving money around.
I don't think we really care that much about Ukraine, to be honest. I don't think our leaders really give that much of a damn. And
as a political standpoint, they do. They want to install a Western.
We got no business being in Ukraine,
but it gives you a military. It gives you like a better position military wise if you're in there. I see where why we would want to be there.
Yeah, but is it worth it? To have that much tension with the big guy next door. I was listening to Ben Shapiro.
They want to eliminate him from Russia too. They want to change everything. I mean, it's communism versus what? Capitalism?
Yeah.
Right? So it's one side. Like they're going to fight war is inevitable, man. It's going to happen till the end of times. It's happened since the beginning of times.
Do you think it's possible this is just going to be like the first little cut that sets off a chain of explosions and kicks off World War III? Is that possible?
It depends on what the governments do.
I mean, so far we're not doing jack SHIT, right? We're just not doing anything. So the next step from here is China says, oh, look, during Biden's short 4 years here, let's go ahead and take Taiwan.
I'm surprised they haven't.
Russia's doing their thing. The United States just sanctioned them. Oh, okay. We're taking Taiwan. And
this is their time to do it.
Yeah, then we're going to take Australia. Like, what does this continue, I wonder? The other question that I had is does this affect our oil prices, our gas prices in the United States? Are they going to go through the freaking roof now?
If we actually sanction energy, like if we actually sanction the stuff we say we're going to, then yeah, eventually.
Great. That sucks. It sucks for the people of Ukraine. It sucks that they're going through this.
Get your pedal bikes out.
Yeah, exactly. Get your kayaks out. I feel like we should have just told Ukraine, we're sorry, we can't let you join NATO. And that would have been the end of this entire discussion.
It would have been easy, yeah.
But freaking Biden and Kamala, your two favorite people on this planet.
But then what, Russia still invaded and took it over?
Here's the thing. Yeah, maybe, but not today. Maybe years from now. I don't think there was that much tension between the two of them, like without them like trying to join NATO.
They might have moved in faster too, though.
Right.
If we instantly were like, no, then he'd been like, well, we can take it now. They don't care.
They know that's not the case. I think they're taking it just to make sure we don't go there. Right?
Well, they're threatening other countries too, like Finland and somewhere else now too, to say they shouldn't join NATO. But Finland already came out and said, we have a strong military and you're not going to tell us what to do.
Technically, NATO shouldn't even be a thing anymore, right? Should NATO even be a thing? What the hell? Why are we even involved in NATO anymore? Wasn't that originally produced for the USSR or whatever to prevent like the Russian empire from growing out of control?
It's a good theory if all countries were together.
Yeah, but they're not.
But that's the whole point. That's what they try to form it for everybody to a political way to fix things without going to war is the purpose. Right?
Yeah, I guess. But you could also say like that's what the UN is for too, and the UN is worthless to everybody because the way the UN works, like
I mean, Russia could have been part of NATO. They had they could have joined too, right?
I don't.
It's just they don't want
part of your little buddy group. I don't know. I had a point I was gonna make, and you blew it. Freaking Dave walked in.
Maybe late. Putin doing this will actually bring people closer together.
What?
maybe Putin doing this will actually bring the world. Wouldn't that be something? If Putin doing this actually brings like countries together more.
See, that should be terrifying to you, Skis, because a lot of governments use war
One world
to control people, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know, governments will use war. Who knows? President Biden and Kamala and Putin and China's president, they could have all called each other right before this and been like, listen, we need to get our people under control. Let's get them scared. Okay, let's put war on the table so they all come together and listen to us. You never know, Skis.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't. It could all be a master plan.
It could be. It very well might be. The ghost of
Yeah, I heard about him.
He's the first modern day ace.
Yeah, they say one guy took out like 6 people. Yeah.
Isn't it the ace of Kiev or something? The ghost of Kiev. He's like is it a jet?
He's the first modern day pilot ace. I
Really?
think he got to take out like 5 people.
Is he rogue? Like, what is
Nobody
this?
knows who he is.
What? He's just a guy in a jet?
It's either that or they're
I've been
making
hearing.
stuff just like like you watch the movie. What movie where they made like they purposely wrote like propaganda stuff to make people want to fight.
They got videos of him shooting people down.
I know, but I got to be honest with you, Dave. I read through the comments of that video. Everybody was saying it's from a video game. Those scenes. Somebody, I don't know. We got to look it up later, but somebody was like, this is such good editing, because they were like, this is from like some video game. They said the name of the video game. Everybody was like, yes, I've seen this before in that game. I was like, what the hell is going on? I thought this was the ghost of Kiev.
I mean, hopefully it's real because that's sweet.
It's sweet,
To be
but
that
I don't know
bad.
how it's possible in
Maybe the
today's
guy's
world
just a baller
to have
pilot,
a
man.
rogue fighter pilot though. Come on, come on.
He's not
Let's-
rogue, though.
I guess.
Yeah, just people can't take him out. Maybe he's just a really good pilot.
I salute that guy. I wish we could go back to the biplane ages.
I hope he's
Me
wearing a
and
mask
you?
like that while he's flying.
Yeah,
That'd be
dude.
sweet.
Me and you get a biplane though, or Spitfire. Throwing grenades. They used to throw grenades. Well,
At
I don't know
each
if they
other.
threw grenades at each other, but they did have pistols and they'd shoot.
I suppose when their other guns ran out, they ran out of ammunition.
Anyway, I just want to watch a couple of quick videos about how some people are responding to the war in Ukraine. This is a beautiful one. It's let me see if I can turn my volume up so we can
I
hear
think there's
this.
a way for them to like smoke people out with their planes too. They could like choke out the smoke so it like leave like a smoke screen.
Well, you like fly in front of the guy, so he like your plane's smoking and he chokes. What if he shoots you? How do you get the smoke in front of him? Throw a smoke bomb in his cockpit. He's like choking.
Indiana Jones throw a snake.
Do you know who Joy Bear is? You know what The View is?
Oh, that video of her.
Bro.
She's crying because she can't.
Bro. This is hilarious. It's 34 seconds.
She's an actress, right? At one time, probably.
Joy Bear? Who
Was she?
cares? I don't even know.
Well, I'm asking because you said she cries, right?
You'll see.
Okay.
Dave
I
said
haven't
she
s-
cries.
I
but he's-
haven't
he's
seen it.
talking metaphorically. Yeah, she's being a snitch. Here, let me turn this so you can see. Hopefully it'll play in my headphones.
My Italy vacation is more important.
Estimates are
than the war.
50,000 Ukrainians will be.
Wait a minute. Is that not playing? Is that not coming
Dude,
through
I
our
love
headphones?
watching comments on stuff though.
What do you mean?
On some of the video, like you watch like newscasts, they're like talking about like they're more worried about like them canceling these soccer games and like the fact that there's a war going on.
That's true. I've listened to that, dude.
It's like
Even-
even bigger problems.
Well, like the Russia ballet got canceled too, or some crap, or some Russian dancers. But listen to this, dude. Listen to this.
Estimates are
There we go.
50,000 Ukrainians will be dead or wounded.
Yeah.
And that this is going to start a humanitarian crisis, a refugee crisis in Europe. We're talking about 5 million people that are going to be displaced.
Yeah.
I mean, it's heartbreaking to hear what is going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm scared of what's going to happen in Western Europe, too.
Yeah.
You know, you plan a trip, you want to go there. I want to go to Italy for 4 years. I haven't been able to make it because of the pandemic. And now this, it's like, what's going to happen there?
Yeah.
Why are they like, yeah, that's really bad?
Because they're idiots.
Dude, now she should be kicked off the show. Just for being so stupid.
Oh, you know she's getting backlash. That's what she's getting online right now. She's getting a bunch of backlash.
They should label her as a spy for Russia.
Bro, she is a spy for Russia. Let's watch one more, and then we're gonna close. We're gonna close out this video because screw all of this. I mean, God help those people in Ukraine. But this woman, actress Anna Lynn McCord, I forget what show she played in, but she wrote a letter to President Putin and felt the need to act it out for all of us.
Oh.
So listen to what she had to say.
Dear President Vladimir Putin, I'm so sorry that I was not your mother. If I was your mother, you would have been so loved, held in the arms of joyous light. Never would the stories plight the world unfurled before our eyes, a pure demise of nations sitting peaceful under a night sky. If I was your mother, the world would have been warm. So much laughter and joy, and nothing would harm. I can't imagine the stain, the soul-stealing pain that the little boy you must have seen and believed, and the formulation of thought quickly taught that you lived in a cruel, unjust world. Is this why you now decide no one will get the best of you? Is this why you do not hide nor away shy from taking back the world? Was it because
her
so
poetry's on
early
point.
in life, all that strife racked your little body with fear? If I was your mother, if the world was cold, I'd have died to make you warm. I'd have died to protect you from the unjust, the violence, the terror, the uncertainty. I would have died to give you life.
Thank you.
Oh, dear Mr. President Putin.
Thank you.
If only I'd been your mother. Perhaps the torture of unwritten youth.
Okay, I can't watch anymore. You get the picture.
He's probably like, you may not be my mother, but I can be your daddy.
President Putin can be your father. That's not how he talks, but she made a poem to Putin about how she could be his mother.
Sounds like she kind of wants him.
Maybe.
In a way. It's too weird. That's why it's funny. It's very strange.
She thinks that I am all that is woman, can just
mother anybody.
I'm gonna mother you out of this.
I'm gonna mother you out of this. Just give me a hug.
But the Joy Bear one, where she's talking about her little trip to Italy and how that's been ruined with COVID and now the war in Ukraine. Oh, so insensitive.
Yeah, who cares?
Screw your vacation. You cackling hen. Anyway.
Yeah, it sucks, but you know.
It sucks.
It's very strange she said it on like national TV.
She thinks she's invincible, man. She's just, I don't know. I mean, I get it. I'm not asking for her to be canceled or anything. I just think she should receive a little bit of the bull-ish that she gives everybody else for saying stupid stuff on TV.
Maybe she wants out. Maybe she's like under contract and there's like no way to get off the show. So she has to say something for them to like kick her out.
She likes the
That's why
spotlight.
Whoopi would say her thing. She's like, let me go. I'm out of here.
You're right. Whoopi did just say something that got her out for she got like a 2 weeks vacation or something.
Maybe they sent her to, maybe Joy Bear's mad because she got to go to Italy.
Maybe Joy, she's like, what? I can get the same punishment if I just throw this in there. All right, that's worth it. Any final thoughts on Ukraine? There's not much to say. You know, they're just effed right now.
Yeah, hopefully they figure something out and it stops.
I don't think we shouldn't have.
Hopefully it doesn't like exceed what it is and make things worse for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
to anybody thinking that we should have sent troops over there or sent them aircraft support and stuff like that, nah, that's not worth it. You're not looking at the bigger picture, okay? I think Ukraine's going to be in a rough spot for a little while. I think we should have told them they can't join NATO. That should not have been an option for them. Unfortunately, your location decides your destiny in this situation, and you guys are effed sitting right next to Putin like that. So
it's not even that. Yeah, they got screwed.
And they got screwed.
It's the West versus the East. It's not Ukraine versus Russia at all.
100%. Yeah, their location is just a problem. Can't help you. We're sorry. Our sanctions, we'll see. But my God, what like?
It's pretty bad when China's telling you, hey man,
You should calm
Yeah,
down.
Russia, or yeah, China's telling Russia to stop now too. Yeah.
I did not know that.
There was a bunch of other ones I was just reading. Some of his other allied states.
Jesus.
Like condemning his attack. Because it was unprovoked. He just-
Like I said, man, he's going to unite everybody. One world, one world government.
God. Under Biden. Yeah, right?
No,
Biden?
he won't make it that far.
Oh. Well, okay then.
He'll be like Stephen Hawkins in his wheelchair. I rule the world.
Go Biden. All others lose.
He's doing the same thing that happened at the fall of the USSR.
Yeah. What? Putin?
Yeah, the whole fucking place fell apart.
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
if it doesn't work out for him, the whole place is going to fall apart.
It's smart for the West, man.
He doesn't have
Right.
he doesn't have a lot of support from his people, it doesn't sound like either, which is not a good thing.
But they're just arresting people left and right, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Putin, by the way. You know, but I don't know.
All right, cue the music.
Oh, I was quick with it. Ladies and gentlemen, the music has been cued. The skis has spoken. There's nothing more that I can freaking do.
BTG squad out.
BTG squad out.
Where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us. I don't know.